As the year comes to a close, here are the top 5 best decks from 2024. Number 5 is Lost Box. Lost Box had a few good showings this year, of course, winning an IC and getting 2 second places at 2 different regionals. The deck has fallen off significantly because of Reggie V, which is why it's not higher on the list. In Lugia V's final year in the format, it actually had a pretty good showing this year, as of course it was able to get multiple second place finishes. It did take into rotation for the deck to finally get good again, but once Lugia got good again, Lugia stayed a pretty powerful deck throughout most of the year. At number 3, we got Gardevoir. Gardevoir has had a pretty good year, winning Baltimore regionals and getting second place at NEIC, but I would argue Gardevoir hit its peak probably during the Paradox Rift meta. Gardevoir was able to win Knoxville regionals, and that was probably the best build of Gardevoir we had ever seen. And of course, at number 2, we have Reggie V. Reggie has had such a dominant year in the second half of 2024. After getting discovered at NEIC, the deck exploded in popularity at the World Championships and has continued to dominate the game. And quick honorable mentions go to Giratina V-Star for having a pretty good show up until Twilight Masquerade's format, and of course Shempao, which also had a pretty good year, even getting top 16 at Worlds and having a pretty good run during the first half of the year. And the best deck of 2024 obviously has to go to Charizard EX. Charizard EX absolutely dominated 2024 and stayed relevant throughout the entirety of the year, from pre-rotation to rotation, being the best deck in the format for a bit up until Twilight Masquerade, and is still to this day one of the top decks in the format, even with Drago being BDIF. Charizard's dominance is huge, and we'll see if it continues its run in 2025.